Hey, what's up, everybody? So there was a request to do kind of like a pluck saw lead type thing, and so I did that, and this is what it sounds like. Okay, so the request was that when it seemed like the request was, at least from what I got from it, that when it opens up towards the end here, when the filter cutoff goes all the way up, that you still hear somewhat of a pluck. So let me go ahead and show you how I've done this here in Sylenth. That extra pluckiness that you're going to get is by doing a pitch envelope here on your mod envelope. Do a pitch and put everything down on it except for the decay. Bring the decay up a little bit on that and turn it all the way up. And doing that, you'll get more of a plucky sound with it when it opens up. So let me show you what I've done here. Part A. Make sure your polyphony is on 8. Do all your voices on all of them on part A, and part B to voices to 8. First oscillator on A is saw wave. Volume all the way up, phase all the way down, detune 4.3, stereo to 6.19, pan to negative 2.3. On your envelope, your amp envelope, do the attack at 0.06, the decay all the way down, sustain all the way up, release at 1.09. Your second oscillator, I have this one set as white noise. You don't really hear it when the cutoff is all the way down, but as you release the cutoff, you really start to hear this, and it comes through and it makes it sound a little bit noisier, a little bit bigger sounding. So I've got this at your volume at 1.3. Be careful on the volume on that because the more you bring it up, it's really overpowering. The phase at 0, detune, I don't know why I even have that on, but it's at 4.5. Stereo all the way to 10, and the pan to 2.86. Your filter, I've got this at 160. The resonance at 0, drive 0, and you want to do a low pass. Make sure this is at 24. And let's go to part B. Part B, your first oscillator is saw wave, volume all the way up, phase all the way down, detune to 4.3, stereo to 6.24, pan to negative 2.38. Your amp envelope, do your attack at 0.39, decay all the way down, sustain all the way up, release at 0.1. Your second oscillator, saw wave again, volume all the way up, phase all the way down, detune to 4.5, stereo all the way up, and pan to 2.86. Filter B, the type BA, the cutoff to 146. Resonance 0, drive 0, low pass as well, 24. Now let's do the filter control. This is where you're going to automate this cutoff here. So I'll show you that later, but just start with it around, I don't know, start with it around like 7 or so, 6 or 7, maybe even lower, like 3. I don't know what I have this set at here. I got it set around 8, so start at around 8. And resonance all the way down, key track all the way down. Your first mod envelope, you're going to do the cutoff AB and turn this knob to 5.05. Attack all the way down, decay 2.7, sustain to 1.09, release all the way down. Here's the pitch on your mod envelope 2. This is going to add that little bit of extra pluckiness when it opens up. Turn the knob all the way up here. Like I said, everything down on it. Attack sustain and release all the way down. You just want the decay up a little bit, and I've got that to 0.34. I turned the volume down a little bit on your main volume because it was clipping. So that is that. That's how you make, the effects. EQ, bass at 7.57, bass frequency at 880 all the way up, treble at 11.6, and the treble frequency at 592. Delay, the left is 1/16, the right is 1/8. Low cut at 24.29, high cut at 4,447. Smear all the way down, spread to 41.9, feedback to 30.95, width to 95.24, and dry wet to 43. You got some reverb. You got the pre-delay at 78.1, damp at 2.86, size 7.02, width 100%, and dry wet at 40.95. Compressor, the ratio 2.77 to 1, threshold -14, attack 2.24, and release at 46. Okay, so all you need to do once you get all that set is you are going to add in your notes, do whatever notes you want. Start off with them shorter, like this. I've got these notes fairly short, and then as you build up, you slowly are going to make your notes drawn out a little bit longer each time. And that's going to help when you open up the filter cutoff to kind of help it release a little bit longer. And so then all you do is you're going to automate your filter control cutoff, and you do that in Logic by going to your sylenth here and go all the way down to your filter control cutoff. Click that and start wherever you want it to start, and then just slowly bring it up to wherever you want it to end, and that's how you do that. Fairly easy. I just have a little bit of EQ on it as well. If I threw the analyzer on it, and when you watch what it's doing, the analyzer, it doesn't really have much low end, so you might as well cut all that out, and it was about 96 hertz that I cut out on that. That's about it. Here it is again. So yeah, if you have any questions, go ahead and hit me up, and hopefully this works for you. I'll put a download link for this preset from Sylenth as well. So if you don't want to go through the trouble of figuring out how to do it, I'll just give you the preset. So there you go. Talk to you later.